Good evening, everyone. This is Evera Voices. Welcome you all for today's episode. Today's guest is Sachi. She's a silk painting artist, self taught, and with a military background, she has moved many cities and wonderful person, an animal lover. Let's welcome her and hear from her about Sachi. Hello, welcome. Welcome, beautiful. She's literally arrived like a garden herself, and let us listen about all her journey with dogs, with painting, and how many cities she has lived in, about experience about life, and much more. Welcome, Sachi ji. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your audio. Yeah, can you hear me now? Yes.
Hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect.
Okay.
The glitches happen all the time. We'll continue to be learning, learning, learning every day. It's okay. Please tell a few words about yourself before we really get into brushes and paints.
Okay. My name is Shachi Asthana. I am an army wife and I am a self-taught silk artist. And it all started by, you can say, accident. It was not planned, and I'm completely self-taught. And now I just keep painting. That's it. I have one son. He is 26 years old and he's working. And I have three dogs and a
Yeah.
husband.
That I keep seeing wonderful dogs they are. And Golden Retriever is one of the most beautiful species on the planet. I always tell people it's humans, animals, and Golden Retrievers. They have a charm and a beautiful heart they have, really. That's I used to have a Golden Retriever, so I've been with them. And okay, tell us what inspired you to go into drawing, because as a military wife, you could have gone into teaching, stitching. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
How did you choose painting as your passion?
Vanitha, see, actually, I used to teach only. I used to teach chemistry.
Hmm.
And like I said, it was not planned. So what happened was, my son met with an accident in
Oh,
2016.
oh my God.
And yeah, so it was, I mean, at that time, I was already working in Birla High School, Kolkata.
Uh-huh.
And but I realized it was a pretty bad accident, and he had to undergo multiple surgeries after that. For almost 4, 5 years, it was a
Mhm.
very dark phase of our lives.
Mhm.
And at that time, I obviously had to quit my job, and I had to look after him. He was, at a very crucial stage. He had just passed out class 10. He was preparing for his board exams and JEE, and on top of that, he had surgeries and he was bedridden, long recovery periods. So usually, what happens is that during such, times, you
Mhm.
need something to pull you out
Occupy
of that.
your mind and give a
Yes.
give your stress a break.
Exactly. And
Yes.
I think I had an inclination
Mhm.
to my drawing was always good.
Okay.
And my mom used to paint on fabric.
Oh.
And yeah, but I only knew about fabric paints, I didn't know
Mhm.
anything else about any other type of colors and all that. So I had a sari lying with me and I just simply painted on it. And I just went to my school one day because I had given my notice and I had just gone to just wind things up. And everybody appreciated that sari a lot.
Okay.
And you can say that that was the beginning.
Okay. Which year was it? The beginning year.
This was 2016.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's been almost we are touching a decade today,
Yes,
while we talk, and this is your 10th anniversary with painting itself. And
yeah.
I'm so happy to be doing this interview with you on such a important occasion. So who were your initial masters? You told your mother used to do and you were inspired, and the circumstances that brought you into painting. But what actually motivated, in the sense that who motivated you? Sometimes, without realizing, it's not need not be a big artist or a teacher or anything, but something
Hmm.
motivates us to do things. What was that?
Uh, See, I will say that earlier, like I said, I my mother used to paint on fabric, so
Hmm.
probably I already had that thing in mind. And but for the very, matlab, when I painted the first time on a sari, na, I don't know, just got hooked on,
Uh,
and I just then started. Then I gifted something to somebody, and it really, it gave me so much peace. And when I'm painting, I can switch off
right,
completely
right,
from outside world, and it's still the same.
right.
So that was the thing. So initially, I just used to do it for myself. Then uh, I liked it so much that I
Hmm.
started exploring, reading about it, and looking at other artists' works and all that. And that is when I first saw. I don't know whether you have heard the name Karen Sistek.
Uh-huh.
She is an American silk painter. She is the queen of silk painting.
Oh,
And and I saw her work, and I was like, okay, I have to paint like that one day.
correct.
I'm nowhere near what she is, but you can say, you asked me the question that what motivated you. So I can say that yes, she was the one. I saw her work, and immediately, you have that thing inside. Okay, I want
Absolutely.
to
I
do
can understand. I've
that.
watched some TV shows and been very fascinated about that.
Yeah.
When I was in New York I had gone for my daughter's graduation, and there
Mm.
was pen lying around, and that's how my journey with art started. And
Yes.
without any prior training or teaching, I had completed a whole book of beautiful, it's like a Zen art. I will send you photos. So, and after that, that's what anything inspires you. You go to a tulip garden, you're sitting in front of a rose, and how the shades, like the shades falls and all that. And
Yes.
I see your paintings, I literally follow every time you do, and it's so beautiful.
Yes.
My next question is, how did you learn the freestyle? Because when you draw, I see that your hand just flows. That's the freestyle. And
Yeah. I think I can say that I think it's practice and
mm,
probably, see, I was always good at drawing.
ah,
At
chemistry,
freehand,
especially
yeah,
chemistry.
I used
Yeah.
to make very good diagrams, I remember.
Hmm.
And flowers, because, I don't know, for some people it might be difficult, but I find drawing flowers very easy because they give you a lot of, leverage. They're very forgiving. You can say you make a mistake, you can add an extra petal, you can make a leaf, you can add something. And when I'm drawing, I kind of, visualize. I can visualize. So when I'm drawing freehand, let's say I'm drawing a rose,
Hmm.
then in my mind, I visualize, okay, I want this petal to have a curve like this, and I want the shadow to fall here. So things like that. And that is how I paint, and that is how I draw. So maybe that is there, but it has always been there, and it's practice, I can say.
That is true. That is true. I do a lot of Japanese art. Everything
Hmm.
actually. The ikebana,
Hmm.
the bonsai, the kokedama, and then the sashiko, shibori, sumie
Okay.
painting. In sumie
Yeah, yeah.
painting, we have to do this chrysanthemum.
Oh,
And
yes, yes.
and I tell you, there are millions of chrysanthemums drawn by top divine artists, absolutely. And
Hmm.
even if I do 100 in a day, each chrysanthemum will be different. And because one thing I notice when I get into drawing or painting,
Hmm.
um, I cannot control it. It owns me, like it controls what I do. And that
Yes,
that
yes.
is what you call it as a flow. When you go into that, it's an addiction that we want to be in it all
It
the time.
comes intuitively. It
Yes,
comes intuitively.
yes.
So my students ask me, ma'am, can you teach us how to draw freehand? I
Mm,
always tell them that is something that I cannot teach, and I
yes,
don't think anybody can teach.
yes,
It is a skill that you have to acquire, and
yes,
it's not difficult. After a while, I think it becomes more of a muscle memory,
yes.
and you practice long enough, and you can get good at drawing. Matlab, it's very easy. It just
Correct.
requires persistence and practice. That's it.
That's what the Japanese are. They take that art form, one thing. In fact, I've known artists who do only the
Hmm.
bamboo, and there are million types of bamboos they'll draw, and how beautiful. They own it actually. It becomes
Actually.
like, if I'm going to see a sari, I'll say this is Sachi's rose. It becomes like that. So everywhere
Hmm.
there is like that Van Gogh or Picasso's paintings, they had that signature of, okay, this is his son or
Yeah,
his
you can
sunflower.
identify the style. Yeah.
Yes, the style is coming into that. And when you
Hmm.
said the American artist that you like and you still can't get her feel, the reason, because it's how they mix the paint, what paints they use. And yesterday I was speaking to an artist, and she does beautiful linen painting on linen.
Okay.
And yeah, so I was asking her, what do you use? And she said about fixatives. And so then, we ended up discussing that this is used with acrylic, or, like the milk binder used with
It
pigments.
must be, yeah,
So,
acromine colors.
yeah, so there are different ways how the same thing can be painted. The difference is in how the artist approaches the paint itself.
Exactly.
Yes. So
Exactly.
yeah. And how long does it take for you to finish a sari of this length? Like, it's almost 6 meters.
Uh, See, it depends upon the complexity of the design.
Mm,
And it's like this one that I'm wearing right
yes.
now. You can see, so it's all over. And
Right.
I got a bit carried away while I was painting this sari. I had not planned to paint so much, but I
Mhm.
just sometimes it becomes difficult to stop.
Yes.
So if I have to paint something like this, it's going to take me about a week.
Okay.
And yeah, otherwise, normally 3 to 4 days.
Okay. But what is your favorite texture? Wool, organza, silk, or
Silk, silk,
silk? Silk.
always silk. Yeah,
Always. Okay. And where do
yeah.
you source your material from? Is it in a particular shop, or you try many?
Uh, I have tried a lot of shops, lot of
Mhm.
places. So I have bought my silk from Bangalore. I
Mhm.
have tried Banaras, and but uh, after trying a lot of places, I have
Mhm.
finally, homed on to one shop in particular, which is in Delhi,
Okay.
and it's Ramji Sons. It's a very, very old shop in Lajpat Nagar,
Okay.
and you can say that it's my try and tested. So when I have to buy, see, for different fabrics, I have different sources.
Hmm.
So if I have to buy Habotai silk,
Right.
which is like my favorite and which is the best fabric for silk painting,
Hmm.
for Gutta Serti technique.
Good.
So at that time, I always trust Ramji Sons. Their rates are reasonable and their fabric is also very good quality. I have to look at rates also.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know,
Uh,
when I travel abroad, it can be any city. I have to visit an art store.
uh,
Just to take in that ambience, to feel the
mm.
just being around those tools can invigorate you, and it gives you that
Yeah,
kind of
it gives me the
inspiration.
feeling of a child in a candy store.
Yeah, absolutely. My daughter used to tell me, like, you every time you walk into a store, you tell that I'm not going to buy anything, don't worry. But you always come out with, nothing less than about $100. and and
Yes,
and they don't like me because it becomes art material itself takes up a lot of space.
yes, yes.
Then but you can't say that okay, I'll work with less, because you need certain kind of brushes for certain kind of strokes and the paints. And but like as I begin using how to control watercolors and alcoholings, or working with acrylics, I found then
Definitely.
moving into gosh is so
Hmm,
beautiful. But
hmm.
nothing compares with the painting on the textile painting. That is gives a very different effect. Can you
Yes.
show us some of pieces if you have next to you or something?
Yes, I will show you. Uh, just a second, my dogs are just.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I'll just show it to you like this. So this is, you can see, as you can see,
Yes.
this is what I'm wearing. So this
Yeah.
is the fabric is pure crepe,
Uh-huh.
and the colors that I have used are acrylamide colors,
Okay.
which are like the same colors which we use for block printing. So
Okay.
they come in non-ready form, and you have to mix binder, fixer, and pigment, and you have to prepare your colors. Now there are
Yeah.
many ways to use these
Yes.
colors.
Yes.
I like my colors flowing, and
Mm.
here you can see that everything is, freehand. Like there is
Right.
no resist, there
Correct.
is no drawing, nothing. It
Uh,
just
yes.
brush, direct brush. Okay.
Yes.
So this is one type of painting that I do.
Hmm.
Another one which is done with the same technique and the same colors
Hmm.
is
Oh,
this one.
wow. Beautiful.
So yeah, so this is a different fabric. It is Malchanderi fabric,
Ah,
pure Malchanderi. The
oh,
fabric is from Banaras,
right.
and so this is it. If you can see,
Beautiful.
it's a lot of work,
Right.
a
So beautiful.
lot of work, and the entire sari is hand painted, including the background. I
Oh,
love to do backgrounds. Yeah, I love to do backgrounds.
lovely. Yeah, not
So
instead of leaving it just white or something,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
giving
yeah.
it the hue of all the colors. It just shows in there.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
pretty. So pretty.
And then there is another technique, batik, which
Mm.
where I work with hot wax.
Yeah. Ah,
Uh,
okay.
so you can see this.
Yes.
So this is a pure modal silk sari,
Okay.
and here, if you can see the white
Mm.
outlines,
Mm. Mm.
so that is wax, hot
Oh,
wax.
okay.
Yeah. So what happens is that the hot wax acts as a resist, and it doesn't
Yes.
allow the dyes to flow outside.
Go outside.
You
Yes.
know, so that is the technique which has been used, and this sari also has been completely, I mean, hand painted, including the background.
Oh,
And yeah, here I have used silk paints,
wow.
not
Beautiful.
aquamarine colors. These are silk paints.
Beautiful. This is so beautiful. So
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Really,
Yeah,
really pretty.
the combination I really like,
Yes.
and
It's
so
beautiful.
this shine is, silk takes up dyes and colors so beautifully.
So beautifully, yes. Because I do the silk dyeing. I buy the
Oh,
habutai and modal silk,
hmm.
and I do the natural dyeing.
Okay. Oh, you do botanical printing.
Hmm.
Okay. Just
Wow.
I'll show you a few pieces that I have.
Yes.
And
Wow. That's so pretty. The blue one is
so,
gorgeous, gorgeous blue.
yeah, so this is the third technique that I use. This is my favorite.
Hmm.
So this is called Surti technique of silk painting.
Ha.
And, this is a pure silk.
That is the
Uh,
French technique, isn't it?
yes, yes, yes. It's a
Ha.
French technique.
French technique.
And where what we here also you can see outlines, clear outlines.
Right.
So this is
Right.
something called gutta.
Butta sari. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is that, and again painted on white. And this
Wow.
one is done with silk dyes. These are steam set. So
Okay.
after I finish the painting, I have to steam this entire piece in a steamer. I have a professional steamer for
Mm-hmm.
this, and it needs to be steamed for 3 hours to fix these colors. So once these are fixed, permanent and
Wow.
wash.
Beautiful.
This is my favorite technique, and I love to. This is a another one done with the same technique, but the fabric is wool. This
Wool,
is pure
wool.
pashmina. Yeah, this
Oh,
is pashmina.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's so,
here also,
huh.
yeah.
Oh,
So you can
this
see
I
this
was
is
seeing when you were doing, I used to watch. The completed effect is beautiful, breathtaking, actually.
yeah. So all these are done with this I painted during one of my workshops. So I
Okay,
usually, make one piece from scratch during
mhm.
each of my workshop,
Right,
so that I can teach people how to handle large pieces.
right,
Uh,
right, right, right.
so this is a pure
So that is
chiffon.
my fear also. Learning is one thing, but how do we handle the large piece? Because as we go through the sari, we should not forget the size of the design.
Yes, yes. So that is the biggest challenge, doing it on a small piece
Can you
and then,
open this pashmina and show the pashmina?
yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. Why not?
Wow,
Stole,
beautiful
stole.
coral. The coral color comes out so beautifully.
Yeah. So
It's
these are actually, uh, you know what are shimul flowers, semal tree,
uh-huh.
semal. There is a tree, a big tree. It is called semal ke phool.
Oh,
From which you get that cotton.
okay, okay.
Yeah, it's called shimul in Bengali.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've tried to make those flowers. They're
Lovely.
bright,
It's so
bright and
beautiful.
orange. Yeah,
It's
this
a
piece has come out very nicely. And
very
here I prefer dyes when I'm working with pure wool or pure silk fabric,
okay.
because every other type of color is going to change the texture of the fabric. If I use a paint, it's going to sit on the surface of the fabric.
Correct, correct, correct.
It's to change the texture, the feel. Slight, even if it is slight, but it is there. And that is the reason I use dyes when I'm working on pure silk paste or pure wool fabrics,
Okay.
because they become actually part of there's a reaction which takes place.
Beautiful. It's like like spring is coming and it is like walking through a garden already.
I'll just put them here.
Yes, yes.
So there's few more pieces. I would like to show you. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
This is a pure silk dupatta,
Wow. Wow.
and this, if you can
Gorgeous. The
see.
roses have come out so well.
Yeah. And
Gorgeous.
somehow, when I painted this dupatta, roses were one thing which I never tried. I had somehow, I had the fear of painting a rose that I'll not be able to capture it properly.
Uh-huh.
But I was, and
Like I always think the rose is very forgiving, unlike other flowers.
no, rose is not. Rose is not. I somehow find rose to be the most difficult flower to paint.
Oh,
I
seriously.
don't know why. It may be my, mental block or whatever.
Correct,
I don't.
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
So that's it.
Okay, now we'll come back to you, and we have got very little time left, and of course we will be doing another one soon.
Sure.
So tell me something about your passion for dogs, and then we'll close.
Oh, dogs can have. I mean, I would love to have as many as I can, but
Right.
I know I cannot, have more than three. I have three dogs right now,
Okay.
and one is a black Labrador. She is
Uh-huh.
our same citizen. Her name is Zulu.
Wow.
Yeah, Zulu means black in Swahili.
Yeah,
You know?
Zulu painting also is very beautiful.
Yes,
They
yes, yes.
do
Zulu.
this, they do the natural painting on their houses, and it's
Yeah.
called the Zulu art. Right.
It's actually a warrior tribe in Africa.
Yes, yes.
And I am a big fan of Wilbur Smith. He's
Ah,
a writer, fiction
mhm.
writer,
Okay.
whose his novels are mostly based in South Africa.
Okay.
So in one of his novels, there was a black Labrador, and his name was Zulu. So when she came, we I named her Zulu.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And then
nice.
I have a pair of retrievers. They're
Mm,
called Boomer.
mm,
Boomer is male one.
mm.
And then I have Chloe. Chloe is female.
Female,
They
right?
are like super active and super intelligent and super
Very
cute.
intelligent. But, I mean, I'm now, right now with a poodle, and I know how intelligent dogs are. The
Yes.
way their emotional intelligence, their creative intelligence, and how they want to convey what they want, and their
Mm.
empathy. I think humans have a lot to learn from dogs.
Yes,
And
definitely.
it has been a wonderful session. I hope we are going to have the workshop in Mumbai if all goes well. Only I'm only worried about how we give prepare for the participants, because it's going to be on site, not
Mm-hmm.
online. So, we have to think about all that. But I think for me right now, art is really enclosing me like a wall, from which I don't want to come out actually. It's a person I like to stay. It's so
Yeah,
beautiful because the more we learn, the more it gives us. It's like you have to be the receiver, and you have to have a very big bandwidth, allowing art to enter you actually. I think we don't choose
right.
art chooses us. And it has been so good watching your work. I've
Thank
enjoyed, and
you so
even if
much.
I miss for a few days, I'll go back to see what's happening. And I remember the pieces also, the colors and everything. And I think you did one Bird of Paradise, which, if I'm not wrong, sometime back, long
Yeah,
back. Oh, it
yes,
was
yes.
it was
I did.
gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But because I like blue, the navy blue, the black,
Yeah.
black, orange on black. So these are the colors that I really like.
So
So,
that bird of paradise was actually, it was, there was a student, I was in Delhi at that time, and there was this girl, she approached me. She was doing fashion designing from
wow.
some institute, and it
Mhm.
was her project. And
Wow.
I asked, so I was like really surprised. I said, "You can do it, Kitty." Yes, I can. We can outsource. We are allowed to outsource. I said, "Okay, fine."
Oh, okay. Okay.
So she gave me a color scheme, Pantone pink and Pantone blue. She said, "You have to stick to this color scheme only."
Right,
And
right,
she gave some geometrical patterns, and she said, "You have to incorporate this somehow. You have to make flowers which resemble these patterns."
right.
So I was like, "Okay, birds of
So you
paradise
can
is."
tell her that, the bird of paradise has really traveled.
Yeah,
So much that it is really, residing in my memory here.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
been wonderful. And as soon as I upload, I will inform. And we will stay connected because there are a lot of things we can do together. And I look
Sure.
forward to having you again as my guest. And it has been my honor to really talk to you today. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great weekend. Bye bye from Vanita.
Thank, thank you so much, Manita.
Evara
I'm on.
means God's gift, and you are really a God's gift, and your art is also
Oh,
God's gift. That's what Evara Voices means. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.